So, yo, what's good, everybody? Today I want to show you how you can make an easy West Coast, maybe Mozzy type beat. You will get like dark West Coast vibes from this, most definitely. So, let's get straight to it. So the first thing that I did was I started with the piano melody, and with the piano melody is like you can see it's like a really simple melody, to be honest. Well, basically we did a normal chord right here, the E minor chord. I would stay in minor for dark beats, or I like to stay in minor for West Coast beats. So I would stick to that. And basically what I did was I just took this and stretched it out like this, and then we added these top notes right here, and you can see I took half steps right here, one half step here, and there again. What this does is like it gives like a deep sound atmosphere. You will hear that in trap beats, but also a lot in West Coast beats, also in Draco the Ruler beats. So yeah, this is like something really common. So, and then we just like build this like up a little bit, and yeah, we just took it down by 5 semitones, by 7 semitones down, and then we just had to put this on key, and so it's also that it's on in key again, like this was the only thing that was off. Then we have the same chord here, then we just took this chord and put it up by 5 semitones. So this is A minor, and this is just basically 1 octave down. That's basically what it is. And with the bass notes, as you can see, we took the same notes every time. And the reason why I didn't change it, because I wanted to stay like low, and this is like alright, it's like it makes more sense to me. And then you can see we just played around with the velocities a little bit. I would always do that, always, if you have a piano, because it just makes it sound more realistic. So let's listen to the piano by itself. Really, really smooth. And with the effects, we actually we have EQ. I took out the low ends, I boosted up a little bit of the mids and highs, and like more of the mid, and then I took out some of the high because we got a string later on in this beat. Then I just added like a fat EQ. With West Coast beats, EQs like reverb is like important, so always stick to that. Yeah, I just added some reverb, and then a delay. I stuck to this preset. I just turned it down. Like if it would be on, it would sound like this, and that's like hella off, so I'm just like this, like just a little bit. You have like that cool vibe, you know, that cool vibe. The next thing that I added was the next thing that I added was the pad. And this is the pad. And we just took the notes. As you know, we have A minor here, and basically what I did, the A minor was an octave lower. This one, I just put it up because it just sounds better than if it would be down. So this is the the pad. That's that. For EQ, I have this EQ on it. I took out some of the highs and some of the low, and reverb again the large reverb, and I just drew this dry knob down, and it just makes it way more dreamier and like smoother. Yeah, it's like a simple thing to do. Then the next thing is that we added was the string, and we just took the top notes of the chords, and this is basically the melody that it's playing. Really simple for me. Strings really make everything more, gives it more quality and makes it more exclusive. And that's why I would always throw a string in, especially West Coast beats. And at the mixer, what I added is this EQ. I boosted up the high end, took out the low end, and put reverb on it again. Reverb is like super important. Then this is like the little counter melody we got going on. This is a glockenspiel, and we just took these notes, and I just took these notes here again, the half steps, and always the root note. I start with the root note of the chord from E to A, from E to A. And this is basically the pattern that's playing. What I did was I played around with the velocity, and then I just the pan, also randomized the pan. As you can see, that's like a cool effect when it goes like in one ear, like you have it's kind of good, the spacey vibes, you know. Yeah, that's that. For the mixer, I just added a EQ, some reverb, and again a delay. That's like really the most important things that you need to use in West Coast beats. But I mean, like you could tweak sounds like crazy, but I normally don't do that, so yeah. Then the next thing is I got some vocals from Arcade, and this is what it sounds like. I put it right there and there. Yeah, pretty cool, isn't it? For effects, I started with this EQ right here, took out the low, and it's like a low pass filter. I always throw that on my vocals, because it just sounds way better for me personally, especially when I have like when I pitch it up, it's like really harsh on the high end. So yeah, that's why I do this. And then I threw on reverb again. I didn't cut out the low for the first time. I went down with the dry knob, makes everything smoother, and went up with the wet knob, and then again a delay, and then I EQ it again to cut out like that little frequency. It was like getting on my nerves, so that's why I cut it out. Yeah. That's that. Then the next thing is I added this clap pattern. Cool. I didn't do anything to it. It's like exactly like this. Yeah. And the next thing is the hi-hat. With the hi-hat I went more stupid. You can see, but it's still simple. It's like just like rolls pitched up or down. it's really nothing complex. Really simple. Always with percussion in like beats where you have a simple melody, and we have that. We don't have like 5 counter melodies. We have one counter melody, really. And so you gotta fuck around with the percussion and shit. Yeah. The next thing that we added was the kick, and with the kick, as you can see, always stick to this 3-head, that dun 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 dun. You feel me? So let's listen to it, and you will hear this in every, not every, but most West Coast beats have exactly this vibe right here. Where it goes like boom, 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 or yeah. And what I did here is I just switched it up a little bit, because I didn't want to have this hit right here, because it kind of gets repetitive if you do it all the time. Like some beats have that like this every 4 bars, and it's cool, but I don't really like that. So I did this, and I just switched it up. Here I put one there. That's like a cool effect too. Yeah, we have a pretty hard kick. It's playing, and you really want your kick to be punchy. So yeah. Super simple. Yeah. What can I say? Then in the next pattern we have the 808. We have the spins 808. As you can see, it's like important for me to have a cool 808, and you will hear the spins 808 a lot, and it's just a good 808. It just gets the job done. Like people be getting fancy with the 808 and want to have like 50 different. Like in most of my beats, I use the spins 808. I'm gonna be honest. You can tweak it if you want to, but it just gets the job done. And this is the pattern that it plays. And yeah, it's just following the kick. And then on the mixer, I have EQ. I took out some of the high end. I would recommend doing that, because it just sounds better if you do this. You don't have to. I just do it. So, but some 808s are really muddy. You feel me? So yeah. And then I just threw on the Fruity Wave Shaper. It's like, if you want to make your 808s punchy, gotta throw this on. Like, listen to the difference. This is normal. This is what I had. You don't have to do that, but it's just fire if you have it. You feel me? So yeah. The next thing that I added was the stomp. Stomp's really important in West Coast beats. Yeah. Listen to it closely. Nothing. And then again. Simple as that. And what we added was this EQ, cut out the low ends. If you layer something with your kick, and the kick is hitting, the 808 is hitting, so you got a lot of low end hitting. So you can't have a lot of low end going on. You can, but it just makes it way harder to mix it. And yeah, like, just cut it out. So the next thing is the the percussion that we got going on. It's this rim and the laser. So listen to it. Sorry. That's it. The laser gives it like this Mozzy, Sacramento vibes. I just like throwing like that in. It just gives it like a cool bounce. So yeah. And we panned. There's a little bit, yes, but that's really all we did. I didn't EQ it or anything. And the next thing that we added was nothing. That's the beat. And now I come to this intro part that I got going on here. And basically the intro is basically this. So I have this the DJ scratch. It's a cool effect. It's a must-have, to be honest. And what you want to do with that is I have it like this, and then I just layered it with the second and the fourth one, added the stump, and then whistle down here. You barely hear it, but it's just like this little, like, yeah, you feel me, ear candy. So if we listen to this part. Sounds like really cool. And yeah, we arranged this beat and we got the hook going on right here. That's like a fire. Like, well, that's what I always do. I leave everything in the hook. Sometimes I take out the kick and the 808 in the first 4 bars, and then they come in at the second 4 bars of the hook. But I just let everything in because I had this like cool riser right here, and I just wanted it to hit. Then we took out the piano for the first 4 bars of the verse, and we took out most of the drums on the first 4 bars. 8 bars and 4 bars. Then we got all the kicks going on for 8 bars, and the piano comes in. Then we just have like again took out the kick, the 808 and the hi-hat, just for a cool, smooth like transition. And I took out this clap, so you have like a little break, and then the clap comes back in. Yeah, and that's basically the beat. So now let's listen to it. yeah, this is the beat. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope y'all could profit from it a little bit. This is my first beat tutorial video, so yeah, you kind of like have to give me some time to get better and in explaining stuff. And yeah, if you want other tutorials on other West Coast shit, just let me know, and I'ma get to it. I will explain everything that you want. You just have to tell me drum patterns, whatever. Check out my other beats that I have on YouTube right now. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. You feel me? Just support the channel. We're growing slowly, but the hard work is paying off. We just surpassed 2,000 subscribers, and I didn't even post one video where you could even see me. Now you can finally hear me for the first time. But yeah, maybe the face reveal will come soon. I don't got a cool webcam right now, but maybe soon, maybe soon. So yeah, stay tuned. And yeah, we will get to that. And yeah, see ya.